Good morning, my love and light crew, my most ethical light and love crew. All others I rebuke. You get your karma. That's that. Deal is done. Thanks. So it took me a little while again because the split screen or whatever it is in setting up. Four of Pentacles in reverse was received, was taken with my right hand. Then I got with my left hand. Then we get this, the World card. Then I had to do the do-over. Okay, so this is, I think, the official kind of semi-split screen, and then like picture-in-picture split screen. So when we had the do-over, it's the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So a clarifier for like that picture-in-picture, like trying to watch two things at the same time. So we're working with boundaries again. We're having to revisit that. So absolutely not for the day, aka boundary setting. Okay, nobody's going to respect you unless you know how to say no, how to convey no. And when I set up my boundaries, people still try to like step into the outer zone of my boundaries, like just enough to fuck around. So let's go ahead and think about this for a second. So Four of Pentacles. This is on my doing side. This is one part A of the split screen, and it is not having to take ownership over everything. Over everything meaning like the world over everything. No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to give people the complimentary courtesy of giving them that wiggle room. That just because like I'm the Friday gal or the go-to person, the designated person to run around yeah, basically put out fires. No, it's not that way. So the funny thing yesterday, the thing that really blew out of control was and this was, I think, there's like no reason for it. This girl, she called to, she was very condescending. Bottom line, she asked me to call a hotel to get a receipt for her because she provided her credit card number. And I said, well, you know, if it is your credit card number, you should be the one calling. But if it is, if it's on mine, if it's on my company card, then I will call when the expense reports are due. And so that's just the bottom line. No drama. and I put that in one sentence on Microsoft Teams. She asked me to give her a call. I did that. I had to reiterate that verbally, and that's when it got, I saw other diagnosis of issues and control. And so all of that was, again, a time waster in the fact of like efficiency, but it wasn't a waste in learning about the people that I work with. Not just like a one-to-one dynamic, but all those that will be so willing to support her, rather directly or indirectly. And people shall take accountability accordingly. So I don't have to that's not my job to take on everybody else's responsibilities of, how does it? I don't know, respect in the workplace. It's not even really a matter of like that to me, concerning that, like that's just kind of a old school nice to have. Okay, not everybody had that luxury back in the day, but like, and that's still a concern, right? It was the fact, like if we're just looking at like the solid business aspect, how much time was used on that little scenario she could have done within like, oh, she made the call, rather than like this spread eagled version of bullshit. So obviously somebody wants to get fucked if they want to be all spread eagled, right? So we're looking at that. Okay, on the right side, the recipient's, or the left side, the recipient side, on the other split screen, is the world card looking at the picture in totality. You're wasting time. You're wasting time. You're going to conduct yourself like that in front of what? A C-level staff or executive level staff? Like, you're just dumbing yourself down, honey. So, anyway, we had the do-over after, like, zooming out on the recipient side, the inbox, like, oh, okay, I not only have this telescope, this isolated instance, or several of, like, little amoebas moving around and seeing how neurons act or don't, now I've got a telescope. Look at that. And so, the do-over shows me there's no reciprocation. So validity in that. Now let's look at this. Okay, we're talking about boundaries here. Oh, okay, so we got this, and then 2 that fell down. Page of Swords in reverse and 10 of Pentacles. So somebody's obviously... Okay, let me tell you one thing that was just the most, like, mind-blowing thing. Okay, so the bottom line is that she asked me to get a receipt for her because, like, you know, I do the accommodation bookings or whatever, so she assumed that it would be my responsibility. But once you set forth your personal information, your card, that's your responsibility. That's your expense report. You know, like, that would just be a favor for me to go ahead and call. But the craziest, like, the most insane thing, I would love the president to hear this. I would love, like, anybody in the position of ultimate power to hear this. I asked, so, have the funds been deducted from your account? And she said, I'm not sure. That's why I'm asking you to call and get the receipt. And I said, that's strange. Why the... I'm thinking in this... I'm trying to be so polite. But in my head, I'm like, why the fuck would you ask for me to get a receipt for you when you don't even know? Like, why would it even fucking matter to you if the funds were not deducted from your account? How insane is that? How insane is that? So we got that bullshitter here, huh? Well, I've got the 10 of Pentacles. Like, I got it all stacked on you. Come on, give me a break. You want how do I say it? You want some result to come off of this? Well, I will find every fucking result that I can, and I'm gonna lay it on you. There you go. Those are all the truths and nothing but. So, right in front of my right leg was, we got a few minutes here. 8 of Cups accentuated and the Lover's card accentuated. I have, admirers that want to take me out, or admirer that wants to take me out. But, go out anyway, like, get lost, get away from all of this mess. Steal away in the day. Let's play hooky. Let's play hooky. Let's do it. So, well, okay, let's look at this on the microcosmic thing, because I'm not trying to make this, like a particular, extroverted love reading or anything like that. I mean, it can appear if it wants to, but right now, the topic, let's not get distracted here, is, knowing that there are other things to love in this world, okay? So, okay, when it comes to boundaries, some absolutely nots for the day. Looking at that, we're leaving that behind. Now we're moving forward, okay? Now I get to move forward with me. Now I get to move forward with finding the good stuff, the scavenger hunt, okay? So some absolutely nots, not going to progress in that energy. She doesn't deserve that. That goodness, that sweetness from me. Oh, working with a client. Oh, you've got a muse? Oh, shoot. Okay, so I got 8 of Wands right here. Need not say anymore. What happened here? It got super weird shuffled. Okay, Temperance in reverse and the Fool card. So, what fell on the floor, though? Hit my bowl from Midnight Snack. 9 of Swords. So I'm being protected. There's an emphasis on, like, my sustenance of, like, even if it's, like, a midnight, like, thing of, that's an ice cream bowl, but that was my dinner. rice, eggs, and potato. But it was like leftover potato from a stew that I had made before because I needed to calm down the sriracha. Anyway, I just needed something quick. So 9 of Swords. So moving along, porcupine status. Like, I have my guard up, and that's all for that's for good reason. I have other fires, my own fires to put out. I don't like somebody who thinks that they're the big bad wolf of Wall Street or whatever is, dude, that position that she holds wasn't even supposed to be, like, that never existed. You think that was created for her fucking skill set? Give me a fucking break. If she can't even pass square one of, like, validity in in such basic items, like, you should not be in control of certain negotiations and managing those contracts. Like, you are an idiot. And that's just, like, if our clients were to, like, look at that scenario of you wanting something that is you're totally bogus for wanting, it's insane. Along with that attitude, get out of here. Seriously. Okay, so the Fool card. So boundaries. I don't know why the Temperance is in reverse, but it's kind of looking at, I don't know, just trusting in the imbalances, like moving forward. That even though this is an obstacle course of, like, undercurrent energy, undertow energy, you still got to move through it, move past it. So need not say more. So the cards got shuffled very in and out here. 5 of Cups in reverse, facing the King, then the King of Cups. Somebody's handling it, okay. 2 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 2 of Swords, and okay, this is quite a bit. I'm not going to read this whole thing because this is supposed to be a very short reading. All right, let's get it straight. Okay, so some absolutely knots for the day, for today, aka boundaries. How are we doing this? That's the 2, I suppose. 2 of Swords and Page of Wands. So I've already petitioned to those that say, I'm not just scale the mountain, I am the mountain. There are many. There are many. There are many, 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 mine. Yep. So I've petitioned. I've spoken my truth. And so there's something about a vlog. Hear no evil, say no evil, speak no more. You got it, okay? You're protected. It's good. You know what I looked at on the handbook? The handbook has a whistleblowing policy, protection policy. That's why I get to do this. How amazing. I was like, how am I getting this far? I pushed the envelope so far, it's like on the edge of the table. Like, I might as well, like, origami my way into, like, a little airplane so that if it falls off the table, it'll swoop somewhere else. Anyway, things are moving quickly. Talk about the paper plane envelope. Top of the deck, Page of Cups. Just absolutely nuts for the day. You know, also, when people try to rush you, Tina, like, especially with what's going on, you'll know that there's a ploy. You'll know that there's some fuckery, okay? You know, like, you're okay. You're doing good. Let's see what's on the bottom of that, or before that. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, when they start rolling in. Yeah. But I think all these things are coming through, like the 10 of Pentacles, like, oh, let me just go ahead and deliver the stack of paperwork to you, like all the facts, like Carfax or whatever, the vehicle that's, you know, how things are being driven, and then all the accidents and all that shit. Let me deliver that car, like with Carfax report to you. Anyway, it's rolling down and kind of demolishing that house here. And that's signified, that was initiated by the gods, the help. The upper echelon energy is looking down. They're helping trigger this, okay? Yep. So heads will roll. There's 10 heads in here. Interesting. 10 people are involved at bare minimum. That's a lot of people. How many people are on the board? Woo-hoo. Okay, so what is your takeaway here? Boundaries. 10 of Swords. So some are at the bottom of that hill that we just shown. Right there. Some are, because I have mixed viewers here, so it's either that or what we just talked about, the 10 skulls over here, which is, I think, the primary. Well, I think it's secondary, but it's still a strong message. These are these, is this. So their hand has been forced to do this. Whatever this thing is, they've been forced to take action. This is bad business. This is some say all publicity is good publicity, but at a certain point when you see so much turmoil and it persists in accentuated forms, it's not good. It's not good. It's not a good look. And so I wouldn't say that this is more like a PR pride type of thing. I don't think that this is like the best of in this avenue of the echelon energy is like, you're killing me here. Like if they were talking to a best friend head or whatever of a certain, you know, if they were talking like mano y mano, it'd be like, God, what's going on here? You're killing me. Like what are these people going to think? Like what is that investor going to think? Like what is going on here? You're forcing my hand. You're twisting it. Like, for crying out loud, that's what's happening. So, I feel like there's one more card for that. 3 of Wands, yeah. So, something's going to be, there's several messages to this. But I'm favored, I'm fine. Like, I am the big fish in the this little aquarium here, and that's no real insult. That's just like, that's the dynamic. If you look at it fairly, if you were to step in my shoes and see exactly what the frick is going on, you can't take offense to it. Yeah. It was like a toy castle because somebody wasn't able to create such a realm of miniatures. So it's split to this. I don't know why, but okay. 7 of Swords, and what's in front of that? 2 of Wands. Again, facing that, sizing that up. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Sizing that up. It's like trying to make fire, right? You size something up correctly. I don't need to beat a dead horse on that. It's stole. Yeah, I stole away the show. That's what they said. That's okay. Okay. Yeah. But because of that viewpoint, their hand is forced to like size down. There's something about downsizing in that area, in the area. Interesting. I didn't even think I was gonna get like a friggin' like full out read on that, but okay. 1919 was on the clock. Okay. So what is my takeaway? Just mine, Archangel Michael. Ace of Wands in reverse. You hold your power to yourself, hold your fire to yourself, your creativity, like put an absolute block on any access, like anybody else having access. Yes, my alarm just went off, my second alarm reminder. So that's that. Yeah, okay. One more, okay. Clarifier for that. Somebody's sick here because I felt a little nausea and like a little dryness here, and I shouldn't, like a little congestion towards the back, but it's like deep rather than up here. It's like back here, and then it kind of has like this warm head type of feel where there's like a little sickness back there. That's what I feel like. And then it just happened. I just feel it, like a little scratchiness, just very slight, very slight. So somebody here is sick. 7 of Pentacles. So just being patient with this stuff. Like, I may not appear so angelic anymore with certain things, but there's a difference between, it's kind of like walking on hot coals. Like, instead of like walking on water, it's walking on like fire, but but I don't know, there's something the thinking cap is more like the inverted sun, you see? It's a piece of that. But as being the first in line, it looks like taking the opportunity to see, like, to take on the windfall. That sounds interesting. This is a different take on the windfall. Like, okay, so it's like, I don't care if you don't like me, okay? It's fine. It's fine, okay? That's not what I'm here for. It's an absolute nice to have, but, like, I'm not playing that game of politics. Like, how am I supposed to fucking rub your back or whatever it is you need me to rub in order to get to, like, a certain place? No, I'm not playing that. No. No egos shall be petted, okay? No. So, I'm just being patient with it. So some absolutely nots for the day. Some boundaries is also, even though that things are moving quickly, where is that? Even though things are moving quickly, I don't, what's me on that? Oh, yep. I can't say anything. Even though things are moving quickly and hands have been forced to do certain things, I just watch it all unfold. Just watch it all unfold, okay? That's all there is to that. So thank you very much for all donations provided in light and love. All the special, like, top services that I'm receiving in the background. Yeah, thank you. Very, 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 very much. But now, upon closing the portals in this reading, I send all energies back to their appropriate locations outside of mine, with their appropriate karmas due, assisting with a sequence of roll out and light and love. I close the portals in this reading.